Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juana and I am the crafty Puerto Rican. If you're new, welcome. Guys, you have seen me using the 81 in the past to embroider different items. And if you're new to my channel, you can go back to my videos where I have a tutorial, I have an unboxing. And this past Halloween week, I did use it to embroider some Halloween bags. So yeah, they include everything that you need to know about the 81. Today I'm going to embroider two hats and I'm going to make a design in the back of them. So this piece that I'm going to be using from the 81, it can be used for different purposes. For one of those purposes is to do this, all right, to embroider on the back of a hat. Okay, I'm going to be using these two hats that I have embroidered before, already have done them, and then I'm going to decorate the back of it. Okay, so guys, let's get started. The first thing we're going to be doing is setting up the hat into the frame. And this is the frame. I've shown you before in another video. And it's used mostly to be able to embroider the back of the hats and for all other uses that I will find out in the future. Because I'm sure you can do more stuff with this. That noise that you hear, I apologize, is the maker cutting some templates. I'm trying to multitask here. Those are some rhinestones templates that I'm cutting. So yeah, so let's place this. You know that this is sticky and it's supposed to be stuck into this. So we're gonna place it in the center line. So we're gonna put it down here. And if you've never seen sticky stabilizer, I have a couple of videos using them. And they have different kind of purposes. Mostly if you don't want to hook an item, you can use sticky stabilizer. I used it mostly on my single needle machine because I have a hook that is a magnetic hook for single needle machine that uses sticky stabilizer. And that's what I mostly use it for. I'm trying to center this. I have this notch in here. Let me see if you can see what I'm pointing at. This notch in here is the center, so I'm trying to match this center with that notch. You see the seam of the hat? I matched it with the center of the design, and then I went down. Like I said before, this design, I did it on in Brilliance. All I did was I typed what I wanted to type, the Crafty PR for Crafty Puerto Rican, and then I did this shape. You can do different ones, but you can do this one. It's very simple. It didn't take that long to do. So I'm gonna try this first to see if this is enough for the hoop right here. The hoop is like all the way up here. And so let me see if this is enough. The only way I'm gonna know is placing it on the machine to see if I have to move it to the front or to the back. This one, I'm not concerned about the corners because the corners are all the way out here, so it's clean and there's no metal or any interference. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press it down to make sure that it's stick. All right. Pretty much stick, and then I'm gonna use the pins to keep it in place. Reason why I do that, usually when I do it, this is to make sure that I know where the frame is at the side. And in this case, it's also because this fabric is kind of heavy and it tends to move up. And I don't want that to happen because you see, it moved up, it can get out of place and out of registration. So I'm just gonna pin it in here for me to be sure that it's not gonna pop up when I'm embroidering, okay? And I'm gonna put another one in here. out as much as I can. If you feel like the fabric is popping up, just keep pressing it down for it to stay, okay? And I decided to put it this in this height. I didn't want to embroider like on top of this double stitching in here. You see, I wanted to clear this, so that's why I had this height in there. All right, I think this is pretty good. I'm gonna put another pin on the other side, another clip. For some reason, it's not wanting to stick flat on this side. So I think this is good enough, it's flat enough. All right. So now I'm gonna take you around on the machine. I'm gonna hoop it. The arms of the 81 is already placed on the machine ahead of time. I rather do it that way instead of putting everything in here. You can do it either way. You can set everything out here and then put the whole thing. Place the whole thing inside. Reason why I do it this way, because I like seeing, make sure that the arm is clearing down here. And I don't know, to me it's easier, but you can do it either way. You know what I mean? You can check my last embroidery video. It has how to use this from the beginning to end. I embroidered 2 Halloween bags, and I used one of these 81 pieces. And yeah, and we went through the whole, you know, explanation also. And this is the roll of sticky stabilizer. I'm gonna link it below the description box. And yeah, I get it from Amazon. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna put it in place. Tight and in place. Okay, it's in the hook already. First of all, we're gonna put it on the middle one. And then we're gonna just choose one color, which is gonna be red. And red is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's okay. It's only one color. And I need to rotate the image. And I don't know, because it's when you do other, it doesn't really show you the image. So what I'm gonna do, maybe I can just put it in one hoop and then switch it around. Let me see if I can do that. I'm just gonna choose hoop C so that I can see the image. Yeah, you see, I can see them. Then I can rotate and then I can choose other. I think that might work. We'll see. I might be able to keep it on hoop C. Okay, so let me rotate. Okay, here you go. So it's rotated the way I want it. So now the next thing I have to do is trace it. Move you around because I need to be here to trace it. feel like I'm in your way. Let me take you from afar here. Looks like it's pretty good. I'm gonna do a slow trace. So for this hoop, I was able to use the C hoop, the Ricoma original C hoop size, and it allowed me to use it. Even though if you notice, look at how the design is all the way to the corner. It's not really centered, but I am able to embroider, okay? Just to make sure that I'm on the right place, I use always slow trace, always. Let me do one more time, just to show you how it goes. It goes very slow. Okay, and for some reason, this is not like the center, so let me just move lower. I felt like it was not really, yeah. Tracing around the whole, now it's tracing the right place. Yeah, so it traced good, and I cleared everything, so we're gonna start embroidering, okay? Okay, let's get it started, people. Okay, so people, this is done. I'm gonna take care of the hoop, and I'm gonna show you the results, okay? I'm gonna turn you around. So we are here. And of course, because it's a tearaway, I just tear up. the way it looks. Let me do a little bit of cleanup. This little tail in here. Just connecting running stitches, you know, a couple of them. See how easy it is? You can probably take it down on the border because it's not going to be obstructed. For me, because I have a lot of hair and curly hair, when I do a ponytail, I usually, you know, surround my ponytail and put the hat under. The hair is going to be, the curly hair, my curly hair is going to obstruct. If it's here, you're not going to be able to see it. My hair is going to be all over the place. That's why for me, I put it a little bit higher. But that's up to you, all right? That's it. And when it comes to the embrilliance, all I did was that I shaped the letters. There's a tool in embrilliance that you move a dial and it will contour the letters down or opposite. That's what I used to do this. I didn't use any specific template or anything. I do it by eyeballing the letters and making sure that everything was in the same position. Okay? So I will see you in a little bit, people, all right? So I don't know how much I recorded. I'm gonna place the template. And I'm gonna place it, let me see if you have a good view. Yeah. I'm gonna place it in the cross as the center of the design. Okay. So let's take it to the machine, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and change the color of the thread. What do you think, people? Should I do it in green or should I do it in blue? Let me do it in blue. Maybe 10. Okay, and then we're gonna start middle number 1. Okay, and then I'm gonna center the design. Remember, every time you put a new item, the item is not the same as the one prior, so you have to do the whole thing again and position it in place, all right? In the center, you have to center all over again. The hat is shifted this way, so it's gonna embroider off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the hat towards the left, yeah. So that way I can center it, because it's off. If you notice in the screen, on the square, let me select the blue higher. It's all the way in the corner, and we don't want that. So I need to switch the hat. Okay, so I switched it more towards the left. Let's see if this helps. Okay. Okay, people. So let's get it. this one is done also. So let's take it off the machine. Very fast embroidering. I'm gonna take you around. And this is the result. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup, some tails. This one I will use the nab it and push it inside. I'm not gonna work. Look at how pretty. See? I would say this one is better centered than the first one. I did a better job centering this one than this one, even though this one is okay. But if you noticed in the bottom, it's a little bit higher. It was a little, you know, I noticed. People will not notice, but I will notice. I noticed. Okay, so let's take it off. Nice. And clean back here. And of course, I will just cut those little strands later on, you know, like this. That's about it. Okay, so this is the result. I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Okay, you guys, this is the result. I like it. The one on the right, which is the khaki color or beige color, if you notice, it's a little bit higher and it's a little bit off on the right side, but it's okay for me. It's my hat. I guess when I placed it, I did not check twice when it comes to the centering of the hoop, but it's good. I love them both. And I'm gonna turn it around just to tell you that this right here, I embroidered it prior to this video. I have a video that I show how did I embroider this logo, which I had it digitized, and I did it in my EM1010, Ricoma EM1010. I love the logo. I created that logo myself. It's my own art. And this one I embroidered on my SE1900. Look at the quality, is good. And I did it from a file that I got from Etsy. Yeah, all right. So I love both. If you have any questions about the whole process, you can go ahead and write them down on my description box. I will be happy to answer any questions. And like I said, you can go back to my embroidery videos, and I have a lot of tutorial on how to do all this kind of embroidery, all right? So guys, if you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, consider subscribing to my channel, The Crafty Puerto Rican. For those who are subscribed, thank you for supporting, and I will see you pretty soon. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Hasta luego.